Welcome to MetalGodsTV with Mick The Beard.
Hi, here with Mick The Beard from MetalGodsTV, and I'm with the guys from Lizzy Borden. How's it going?
Oh, it's amazing. Had a great show last night. Blew the roof off, set it on fire, and stomped it out, and we're ready to take today and have fun.
I know you were down to play here last year, but all went a bit tits up, basically, didn't it?
Yeah, but we got through it, and we came here last year and kind of sussed it all out, so we knew what to expect this year. So it was really, it was just a delayed year, but I think we made up for it last night.
Great stuff. And have you got any new material at the moment that you're promoting?
Yeah, on this tour, the Death Takes a Holiday tour that we've been on, we've been playing one song from the next record. But we'll probably have a single out by maybe March with a video, and then hopefully the album in summer. Yeah, so we're working hard on it, but we've been touring so much that we're getting it in there and trying to make the best record that we ever made. You know, makes you forget about the whole catalog and just, this is the record, So we're really working hard on it. We don't want to just put a throwaway record out just to tour. We just want to make a great classic record.
And because you've got a big catalogue, I mean, do you really find it hard to get a set list together, or is there some songs you cannot leave out?
Well, I mean, it depends on who you talk to. But for me, it's easy because I know the main concern is the newest material. So I want to make sure that we get, we play 3 or 4 songs off of our last record, Appointment with Death, every night. And that's become new classic material that people actually love hearing, and I can see them singing it every night. So, we know we're heading in the right direction when our new material is getting the same response as our older material. But yeah, I mean, we're the kind of band, we put out a record, we play the record. When we first put out Appointment with Death, we played 7 songs off of it every night, So that means older material has to be left off. But we have to play Me Against the World, we have to play American metal. There are a few standards that we absolutely have to play. But the new material is slowly edging out the old material and getting, in some cases, a lot better response. So we're excited about it.
So when you first started out, did you ever see yourself as classed as the classic metal rock band in the future?
No. We started, it was so new. I mean, we're coming from the glitter rock scene of the 70s and informed heavy metal on the strip of Hollywood, trying to figure out what that was. No one, taken from hard rock to heavy metal, and and the glitter rock and glam rock and all that stuff in between. How do we fit in with all this? And so the creation of it, no one knew. Nothing had been there before. The only model before was David Bowie and Black Sabbath and Deep Purple, And so no one knew really what was going on. So to see 30 years later and see all the individual bands that are still around, which is not many, a handful of Hollywood bands, and see what direction each band has taken, it's pretty unique situation to be in.
And with all the modern technology that's around now, are you tapping into that? Do you tweet and all that sort of stuff?
Everything. We love technology. We got computers wherever we are. It's the best way to, we didn't have this kind of exposure in the 80s. You had MTV, and that was pretty much it. You were, and then you were competing with a zillion other bands with, lots of money. So this way, millions of people can potentially be exposed to something you're doing, and we're doing a lot of videos now, and we want those to be seen. So instead of waiting around for that one shot on MTV, it's there for everyone to see the second we're finished with it. So we're doing a lot of, we're actually getting even more involved. That's why we're filming everything that we do and trying to get it out there. And it's, the connection we have with our fans when we play live, we want that same thing on the internet. So we're kind of doing the whole interaction thing.
And do you like the fact that you're actually more accessible to fans nowadays than you used to be?
Yeah, I do. I mean, we get to hear the feedback, and you think you're doing it right, but you don't know it until they tell you, and they come and they say, I love the new record. You go, okay, we did it right, Or I love the last 3 records, they're my favorite. Yeah, we're doing something right, So that's the only way you actually can know, and is that they tell you.
And on the back of the new record, are you going to have a full UK tour next year?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't played the UK since I think '91. So we played a London show the other night, and then this show. So this is just the beginning. You know, the last 5 years we've concentrated on trying to play throughout Europe and trying to play all these countries that we never played before. And every winter we do a tour, and we try and do the summer festivals. So we're doing the same thing. We're booked for Hellfest in France so far. That's the first one, and then we're going to hopefully do a whole bunch more. So that our whole thing is about playing, and bringing our show to. You know, we found kind of a new audience. It's a younger audience. So, and they're bringing out the older fans, and so that whole enthusiasm that was in the '80s is starting to really percolate and start to happen for us. So
that's good to know that you're getting new fans though. So the older ones are going to die off eventually.
I know, we've got to replenish. Yeah, I mean, you go to Sweden, they're all wearing spandex and hair-sprayed out hair, and you go to different countries, you see that. You know, Italy, and you see the same things. And
it's incredible because you get these kids that they're generations from when that first happened, you know, but they still absorbed all of it. They're absorbing all the music, but it's sort of melding together. It's like a Motley Crue, Iron Maiden, all smooshed together, and they don't know any differences between the music. They just take it all in and you know, and love music like ours because we're sort of eclectic, so it kind of fits into that whole thing. So,
what do you think to the way that it's all been subgenred at the moment? I mean, it used to be just metal. You either liked it or you didn't. Now it's all fragmented. Do you think it's hurting metal because it's sort of you put in one box and then certain fans won't come and see you?
It's even worse in the U.S. I mean, when the metalcore scene happened, it was like 17 metalcore bands on one festival. So one band would start, the next band would start, and just the same thing over and over again. At least at most of the Europe festivals, you know, we played Sweden Rock, and right after us it was Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
You know, so it couldn't be further, you know, and it was great, you know, and so many different types of music. And kids get exposed to this music that they wouldn't normally even think that they would like. You know, even seeing us, bands that, you know, people, I don't know about that Lizzy Borden, you know, and then they see us and they actually like it, you know, because I think they think that we're something that we're not. And so...
Especially after the last record, because we did a lot of makeup, and it kind of looked kind of, I don't know, kind of...
It looked like what they perceived something else to be categorized. We've never been categorized. We never followed the glam scene. We never followed the thrash scene. We played with Megadeth and Slayer. We played with Poison and Rat. So we don't join any team. We just kind of just do what we want to do, and we can do a piano ballad, and we can do a power metal song. We can do anything we want, and you know, if you don't join a team, it's a little harder because people love to categorize, but we just can't. I can't see doing it. We want to have the freedom to do anything we want.
I mean, Kiss pretty much can play any festival, anywhere, with any bands, you know, and they fit in because all those fans like Kiss, you know. Even if they like Slayer, they like Kiss, you know. We played the Wacken Festival with Slayer, and the fans seemed to like us just as much as they like Slayer, so it was fine.
Is there any place that you've not played yet in the world that you'd love to go and try and have a crack at it?
Well, because we didn't play tour Europe a lot in the 80s, we're cracking new markets every single show. You know, every tour that we do, there's at least 3 countries we haven't played before, and it's the same case on this tour too. But South America is a market that we really want to go into, and
Russia too.
Yeah.
Australia too. We got to hit Australia too.
So there's lots of places we haven't played, and there's lots of places we played repeatedly that we love. So you know, we're a live band. We love to play live and bring the show all around the world. So the world is getting smaller for us, which is a good thing because it used to be huge, you know, and we were pretty much stuck in the U.S. touring round and round and round and round. But now it's, like I said, the world is very small, and we're starting to. I mean, they're already talking about booking a South American tour for our first one. So it's a pretty awesome time for us right now.
And finally, guys, have you got a message to the fans watching you out there?
Bring a flag. We have this inside joke that he does his routine and get a flag, but we can never get a flag from the country that we're in. Yeah. So
we do a song called American Metal, but I wrote it about the Hollywood scene at that time, but it's kind of become having a universal theme to it. We could come to anywhere and scream American metal, and everyone's screaming American metal. But it's not necessarily about America. It's kind of a universal theme. So I like to wear the flag of whatever country we're playing and kind of unite those under that banner, And we could never seem to get a flag.
Never get a flag.
The Welsh flag's quite nice, actually, with a dragon on it.
Yeah.
We needed one yesterday, so last night.
So we're like telling the fans now in all the interviews, bring a flag.
Bring a flag.
Now we'll get 15 of them.
Everywhere will send them you now. Thanks, guys. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
May God have mercy on your soul.